Bhagavad Gita 4th chapter 11th verse. Ye yata mam prapadyante tans tataiva bhajamyaham mama vatman vartante manushyaः partha sarvashah. The first line of this verse makes it very clear that any worship done to any form considered valid and will give a result appropriately. This verse even destroys this kind of a sectarian thinking or the semantic thinking, which is based out of immaturity. People hold on to the supremacy of their form of worship over the other and also try to destroy and disturb other forms of worship and even ridicule them, try to convert them, which is predominant in the Semitic religions and also here by the Vaishnavas. We see from the 10th century up to the 18th century, Vaishnavization of temples, ridiculing other forms of worship as tribal or inferior and trying to convert them into Vaishnavism, trying to educate them in the light of their sectarian Pancharatra. And this has actually begun from Rāmānuja, who uses his work to point out that any other forms of worship other than Vishnu just gives temporary results. That's why it's really useless to pray to Shiva, as he gives temporary results and only Vishnu gives moksha, aka Vaikuntha. And then Madhva talks about the various souls who worship the Lord in various forms based on their eternal categorization as sattvic, rajasic or tamasic. Results are also given to these souls based on their inherent hierarchy. And all other deities other than Vishnu are lower level deities. Vishnu alone is supreme. When Srila Prabhupāda walks in the footsteps of his predecessors by pointing out that only Krishna worship is a direct worship and all other demigod worship is indirect worship. The abuse of Lord Shiva, Mataji, etc. stem from this idea, which is a misinterpretation of this verse of Bhagavad Gita. And having looked at all these sectarians' interpretations, we see that the direct meaning of this verse of Bhagavad Gita is totally different. In fact, Bhagavan Krishna never pointed out which form of worship is superior or inferior, as all forms of worship are accepted to be valid. In fact, no form per se is a sattvic form or a tamasic form, but it is our attitude, our pressure for results, our insistence for a certain result as an outcome of the prayer, which makes the prayer tamasic, and doing a prayer for moksha makes it sattvic. And clearly this is missed by all the sectarian heads. Namaste.